Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay, today's video 1 for a fun build I'm doing right now. The Trumpeter 1/32 scale F8F Bearcat. This is my $10 special I got. I got stills that I've taken of the construction of this kit and everything, which I'll include in the video. I'm starting to get my stills up better. That way you get a general idea of the model itself. And it's my way now, and makes my videos a little more entertaining than it has been from before, since I got my new webcam. It's kind of funny. I've been complaining and whimpering all the time about my camcorder, Since I got the thing, it's brand new. I've hardly ever used it. I said, come on, Frank, use that darn camcorder. You need that to get these pictures going for these fellas. Come on, get up your high horse, get this junk going. So, right now, I'm back on track again like I'm supposed to be. Alrighty. On the F8F Bearcat by Grumman is probably next to the last of the cat series. A lot of you fellas out there are probably familiar with the F8 Bearcat, and a lot of you don't. I know pretty much about it myself. My dad used to work on it during his last enlistment in the Navy. The F8 Bearcat was designed as a kamikaze killer. It had a pressurized fuselage. You can go way up high, because Japanese always attack from the sun. They always come from the sun. You always stick your thumb up all the time with the sun, where you can see, because they always come from the sun. And Bearcats were designed to fly above the sun, to see them, they could dive on and shoot them down. They go about 500 miles an hour. They're very fast. They got a Pratt Whitney double row 2,800 horsepower motor. It's swinging about a 13-foot prop. The F8 Bearcat saw service too late at the end of the war. Donald Douglas and his designing team decided to go ahead and, Donald Grumman. Glenn Grumman, I think that was his name. Anyway, Grumman Aircraft Company. And the designers out there, they decided they need to have a much more potent airplane. And this thing was on the drawing board back in 1945, and the war was still going on. So as the war came to an end, they stuck with a bunch of Bearcats. They came out in 1946, pretty early for the Korean War. And it's just one of those things that war's end, you're stuck with a lot of stuff you don't use no more. So you said, what the hell am I going to do with all these F8F Bearcats? What are we going to do with all these other aircraft that we built already, Because they came out into the war, post-World War II. In the early parts of the Korean War, the Bearcats were used very early. And after that, they were stricken from it. They brought out the ADs, the Sky Raiders, the Able Dogs. They superseded the Bearcats. And Bearcats, from there on to the end of their career, back in 1958, they were more or less used as test beds for drones and radio control aircraft, target sleeve towing, anything. But a lot of the civilian collectors who were racing pilots, like Rusty Hurd, the famous pilot that flew the Monocoop N101H, the Monocoop Special. We did a hammerhead stall and it never recovered from it and crashed his plane. A lot of those pilots bought these things after the war and used them as racing pylon racers. A lot of them bought P-38s, Hellcats. Some bought a lot of them. A lot of them actually were surplus after the war, which they didn't use. A lot of private people who flown, pilots bought these aircraft for their own amusement and for pilot racing. And most of the day was left of them I don't know if any, I think there's some flyable ones out there. They got a few Bearcats out there that are still flyable today. And especially the Reno air shows, they got one that's all yellow, beautiful color. And like I said, they can go almost 500 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. Okay, we're going to take a look at the stills and get back to old Frankie Day here. Frankie Day's going to let you know, let you, and what we'll be doing along with the my Corsair group build and Bearcat. That's also on the bench now. Because I finished up the other ones, which I'm very, very glad and happy that I got my mojo up enough to do that. And so I rescued my Kingfisher. Too expensive an airplane to lay in a box, you know. At the time that thing took a kablooey, you know, I go, oh shit. Oh my God. Okay, Frank, let's put it in the box piece by piece, get back at it, take a rain check on it. So I shelved it. Now it's done. I'd like to thank everybody for your wonderful views and comments on that too. Okay, all aboard. Hard to starboard. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the stills and get back to me. Okay, cameraman, take it to the stills. There you go. Okay, right now I got the fuselage on the button up that you've seen on the stills. I had a little filler on top of there, also underneath as well. The fit of this kit is excellent, but I just went ahead and added this little filler, not much, and the panel lines are very, very refined in this kit, real refined. So it's like I say, you know, I always like to prime my models, but it's what I'm going to do with this thing before I do paint this thing. I'm going to give this thing a dusting, a priming dusting, not a complete coverage of primer, just a dusting on it. That way it has just enough on there for it to grab the paint, because I don't want to mess up none of those doggone rivets. So beautiful detail on there, very exquisite detail, and very acceptable to washes too as well, which I will. I'm going to paint this in a midnight blue. It's going to be a 19 a vintage of 1954, 53. It's going to be all midnight blue, that dark glossy blue. They got rid of dark glossy blue as late as 1951. By 1953, they start going to different colors, like it changing colors like midnight blue. And like I say, the Bearcat was actually during its post-war years, it was obsolete. Actually, it fell victim of its time. It came out too late in the war, just like the '86 Sky Raider. I mean, the Able Dog came out at the right time, just like this did. But the Sky Raider was in service way before this was. So in 1947, the Navy acquired a Sky Raider because it can carry such a very, very large range of arsenal. It can carry it. They used to call it the flying dump truck. You can carry everything. It's good for low level bomb laydowns, and also for infantry, dive bombing, everything.
That's what it was. It was supposed to replace the Helldiver. It too came out too late, but they found the Helldiver a lot more favorable than the pursuit ship, like the F8F Bearcat. Bearcats were used very early during the Korean conflict. They were superseded by ADs. They didn't use this anymore. By that time, the F9F Cougars came out and Panthers came out. These were superseded by the jet aircraft, and they were sent to shore placement only, used as test beds for target sleeve towing, training aircraft, drones. Uh, Eventually, they got away with them. They just got rid of them, and they fell in the hands of private civilian pilots that used the racing planes, like Tyler racers, like in Reno races they used. And a lot of them, even they are still flying. They're very fast airplane. They go almost 500 miles an hour. They're very quick. They're very fast. Like I said before, a novelist shouldn't have no problem at all building this kit. Just the engine's kind of tricky. Like I say, you really got to do some dry fitting and use common sense and figure out those instructions the best way you can. Okay. I've been working on my Corsair too. I'll have a video of that probably by this Monday. I will give you a sneak preview how much I got done on it thus far. I got the undercarriage on, got the flaps on. The engine was on before, as you remember. I took it out to let it glue on there because you had to put all the exhaust on there and stuff. And it fits in like that. And there's your Pratt Whitney engine. 2,800 horsepower. This is a daddy of a kid. It's big. I had a video this couple of days, guys. I got a lot of work to do. I'll be working out of wing panels next, and all the flaps and stuff and everything. And eventually, we'll be ready for painting pretty soon. But that's a little sneak preview right there, just to keep you guys interested, to keep you guys on your toes. But anyway, the only thing I got on the workbench right now is my Bearcat and also my Corsair. I'm thinking about starting one of these again. This Road 144 scale C124 Globemaster. I built one of these probably about 6 years ago, except it was the A model. It was one they used during the Berlin airlift, and that had day glow orange panels on it. And so I got this one here. I'll just go ahead and build it like this right here. Probably Air National Guard. Yep. 1959. No. It's 1969. That's right. That's about the one I flew in. Just the same color on there. Everything. It's at Travis Air Force Base, Fairfield, California. So I'll probably be building that. That's a pretty good size airplane for that kind of a scale, because like I said, I built one before. Hell, wingspan's about like, yeah, it's pretty good size. I got the Emma Grand 1/72 scale I built. It's that resin kit. That was a beast of a build. One heck of an airplane, too. Okay. I got, what's it, 1 o'clock in the morning? I got 1 o'clock. 100 hours, guys. I got a big day tomorrow at the job. And so I got to get hit the sack. I'm getting a little tired. Well, Peggy Day's been burning the midnight oil and then some. Okay, that's about all I've got to show you for the day, guys. So that's video. That'd be video number 1 on my Bearcat by Trumpeter. It's a good kit. A novice should have no problem building this thing. Like I say, you got to pay special attention to the engine. It's tricky as hell. And the instructions will give you concise clarity of where it really goes. You think it goes there, but it don't. That's where you've got to common sense and drive that around. And it'll go together very well. Their kits are pretty well, almost like to me, they're precision-built kits, design kits that go together without fuss. I had no idea how long this Bearcat's been in production. I imagine it's probably been in production about 10, 15 years maybe, I'm thinking. I know that to me, a 1/32 scale Corsair came out in 2014. That was a big deal kit at the time, still is now. Expensive as hell, but it's worth the money. So you want to go slow when you build this thing. Don't go too fast. Okay, that's about all I got for the day, guys. It's way past my bedtime. So I think I'm going to ready to sign off right here. And by Monday, I'll have a video number probably 4 or 5 on my, I think it's video 4 on my Corsair group build. We got a few other fellows out there, my subscribers that are building to my group build. And like I say, guys, I said 7 months ago, it's 6 months, and I got carried away. We all get carried away, so it's indefinite. Whatever you guys, when you get it done, get it done. If you don't get it done, you got something else, don't worry about it. You'll get to it sooner or later. You'll bring it up, everything, so that way it won't stress you out, because I'm pretty sure you like to venture on other builds besides working on one build. It was interesting. Built 3 or 4 at a time. Okay, this is Frankie Dave Model signing off. Take care of Mama San. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused, you drive, spend wisely, be aware of your surroundings. And I can thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, for your wonderful views and also your candid comments. I'm very honored, each one of you. And God love you, fellas. And we'll catch you Monday on the Corsair group build video. I have that shaking for you. And that'll be it. Okay, this is Frankie Dave from Frankie Dave Model signing off. Guys, take care of yourselves and God bless you all. Take care of you. And may God bless you. And we'll catch you Monday, boys.